Hey y'all, it's Dan. Time for Numerical Lion. That's the name of my YouTube channel. As we look at the numbers in the news using gematria, this occult ancient practice of coding numbers into words that your media does, CNN, all of them, they all use it. Anything in the mainstream is coded. So there was a deadly explosion in Maine, and it was the front page, well, big on the front page of CNN's homepage. Um, so Farmington police chief says blast appears to be accidental. That's the newest bit of news here. Jack Peck. Vehicles and homes were damaged by the blast, which he said could be felt in a neighboring town. Franklin County Sheriff Scott Nichols described the scene as horrible. Maine governor said she knew the victim. So there she is, Janet Mills, who's from Farmington. She said they knew the firefighter. So I'm not sure if they've added a name to this yet. 6 people injured. So I'm going to show you why it's just more news by the numbers. Again and again and again and again, this is what happens. And we can look at the new, bit of information that they're coming out with here. Look at this guy's haircut. It is there's probably a guy that's got the same kind of haircut. It's military, ex-military. It's going to be hard to figure out, who's police and who's military after a while. So let's look at this here. So here was the headline. You can see that firefighter killed in building explosion. Maine's governor confirmed firefighter's death. Several people hurt. So Governor Janet Mills. So an explosion in Maine, how appropriate, because explosion equals 42. That number of Freemasonry, that number of Saturn. And Maine equals 42 in English ordinal. Those that are new to this practice, A is 1, B is 2. You add them all up. It equals 42. This is their place in the alphabet. A, the first letter of the alphabet. M, the 13th. I, the 9th. N, the 14th. E, the 5th. You add it up, it's 42. There's 4 ciphers you need to know. English ordinal, English reduction, reverse ordinal, and reverse reduction. So let's look at the governor here. Governor 114 in English ordinal. G7, O15, V22, etc. adds up to 114. And this was an explosion. And it's from her hometown. Reverse ordinal, where A is 26. So E would be 22 instead of 5. X is 3 instead of 24. Etc., etc. Added up equals 114. Governor, explosion. So here's Janet, what's her name? Janet Tefton Mills. Picture of her. She's the 75th governor of Maine. She was born on December 30th. Why is that interesting? Same birthday as the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, and also LeBron James. Born in 47. So, Janet Trafton Mills. She's 71 right now. And I'll show you why her birthday is interesting. December 30th, born with 42 numerology, just like Maine, just like explosion. 12 plus 30 is 42. From her birthday to, this incident is 106 days. Why is that interesting? Well, today is the 259th day, leaving 106 left. Look today. Sorry, not May. What month are we in? September 16th is the 259th day with 106 remaining. So it was also 106 days from her birthday. It's her hometown. And also her full name equals 106. I know, just another coincidence. Nothing to see here. My bad. Just another coincidence. And the explosion happened on the 16th. 106 is 16. Let's look at this breaking live updates here. It says it was accidental. Sure it was. Accidental. 36 and 63. Oh, 72. She's going to be 72. The reflection of 27. Don't really see anything here. Let's take a look at his name here. Jack Peck. Talk about a movie name. Looks like a movie actor. Jack Peck. It's got the numbers of 33. Write out 33, it equals 156 and 24. 30. Oops, here, spell it correctly. 156 and 60, just like Jack Peck. Peck. Like a bird. 17 like God, like kill. 73 like sacrifice. Just doing some live decoding here. So some guy says it was horrible. What was that? Gematria, horrible. Horrible and accidental. Explosion 129 as well. Horrible explosion. And 48, so horrible. 48, explosion 48, 129 as well. That's why he said horrible. His name is Scott Nichols. Let's take a look at his gematria just for the fun of it. You can do this at home. Just go to gematrinator.com. 157. It's the 37th prime. This happened on a day with 37 numerology. 9 plus 16 is plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 is 37. Day 39, 167, the 39th prime. This is masonry. Scott Nichols also equals 35. Who's the other guy who was 35? Oh, Peck, 35. Nichols, 35. That's why we're talking about these two guys. Nichols also 37. So, just more news by the numbers. You could go into it even more. So she said she knew the victim. She's from Farmington. Forgot what was Farmington here. Farmington. 54. I've been seeing a lot of the 54 number. We're in Super Bowl 54 right now. A lot of 54 going on. Farmington, Maine. Or ME. 63. Been seeing a lot of 63. 63 is in her birth numerology. Just noticed that. And she's from Farmington, Maine, or ME. Anyway, I was going to leave it short, but it's really hard to leave these videos short. There's so much. You could dig so much more. Like, our hearts go out. They always say stuff like this. It's like those athletes talking about. So our hearts go out to all those impacted by this tragedy, especially to the loved ones of the firefighter lost and others injured. 501, like 51. Where'd we see 51? Horrible, 51. Freemason, 51. 561, the 33rd triangular number. There's always got to have 33 in their stories. You know, masonry. It's all about masonry. 33. 39, just like Maine. Right? Masonry in Maine. Masonry. Oh, wait. Maine's not 30. Anyway, well, Freemason is 42, as discussed before. Freemason, also 48. Those other numbers involved. All right. Well, thanks so much. Just another, story by the numbers. Got the Maine governor acting, said she knew the victim. They're just actors on the stage. Check out other truth seekers out there like Shigozi Truth, Zachary K. Hubbard, Dan Barrett, Simple Truth Television. There are others out there who are decoding this madness. Thanks so much. Please support this work. And we're out.